G'day and welcome to Scrounger's Workshop. While you're here, you might as well pull up a chair and have a look at what I'm doing. This is a little Braid's crate hammer. Braids have been making high quality tools since Adam was a boy. Anything for the garden, hammers, blacksmith tools, all sorts. Look at these beautiful hammers they make. And the one I'm fixing today is a little crate hammer, and this is what happened to it. At some stage in its life, the claw got broken. So my dad, in his infinite wisdom, decided to cut the claw off altogether and left it with this sharp chisel edge on the end. I have no idea why, but I've decided to fix it. So I'm going to need something to do that with. I found this cheap little pinch bar, and I think the end of it's perfect. It'll match up nicely in size, so it'll just be a matter of cutting it off and welding it on and see how we go. Right, off with his head. As you can see, that's going to be a good fit. Just need to thin it down, but width-wise it's perfect. So I'll get it on the grinder and get it set up, and here it is ready to weld. Okay, don't look. You looked, didn't you? So here's a bit of the backstory to this little hammer. My father owned this before I was even born, so that would put it at least 60 years old, probably a lot more. My father passed away 25 years ago now, and when he did, this little hammer came to live at my house. It's been sitting in my workshop for the last 25 years, and I haven't known what to do with it. It nearly went in the bin a couple of times, but I just couldn't bring myself to throwing it out. It was my dad's after all. And I had it in my hand the other day wondering what to do with it, and I thought if I could just find the right shaped piece of claw, I could fix the thing instead of throwing it out. Then after a quick scrounge around the workshop, I realised I had the piece to fix it all along. So here we are. I'm just using a flap disc here to blend in the welding. Look at that. It's going to come up a treat when it's finished. Awesome. In most of my videos you'll see me making good use of the machines I've set myself up with, and they're good for the heavy work, get in and do the heavy lifting, but I still like to use hand tools to do the final finishes. So on this hammer I spent about an hour with files, quite smooth files, finishing off the blending, getting into all the nooks and crannies. Then I'll generally go over it with some fine wet and dry before I go over and give it the final finish with the buffers. Here I'm just getting into the lettering, make sure there's no dirt or crap in there before I take it over to the bench, start cleaning up with a file. Here I'm heat treating just the faces and the claw, get them nice and hard again. A quick hit with a file, so is it, yep, definitely gone hard. Now it needs tempering, so it's off to a small oven set at 200 degrees for about an hour. And here's the final result. I'm really pleased with it. I think it came out real nice. I've just added some highlights with some of the original dark red paint. I think it came up a treat. And I think my dad would be pretty happy with it. You can see here I didn't lacquer or polish the hammer faces, just so I've got a bit of grip. Here's just a quick before and after. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.